Wait, hello, I think that's it. I need like a big pop-up that says, by the way, the world can now hear you. So I don't start every stream being like, hello, hello, is someone there? Right, we are back in the first of the many prepper bunkers. I was trying to remember what the hell we were doing. From what I recall, we got up here, we cleared a bunch of stuff, and our inventory, while spacious, is now pretty full up. So I think we're going to have to do a bit of backtracking this stream, head back down to the old community centre, and then head on over to this one, I guess. Joplin's bunker raid. So I hope everyone's doing okay. It's been 2 weeks, I think, since the last stream, which is long enough for my tiny, tiny memory to forget everything. So I want to pick things up as we can go. You can hear me. Brilliant. Brilliant. I think we cleared all the important stuff from here. How much water have we got? Probably loads. Actually, not that much. Let's grab a bottle, drink it, and then start walking back. Try and keep under the sprain risk. Not that it seems to matter, seeing as this lad sprains his ankles just by looking at him. Let's short rest. Should keep me under, right? Yeah. Right. I'm going to go on the assumption that everything that's been looted in here has been looted, because everything's either searched or emptied. But we'll be coming back past it anyway, so let's begin the long haul back. So this, I can't remember. God, I can't even remember what I said last stream. But this is updated again. Part 2 of the DLC is out now, which adds a bunch of stuff. It adds a new. Okay, that's a bit rough. Actually, it's not too bad. It adds a new area, which I can't quite remember what it's called, which isn't helpful, and a bunch of like gear and stuff, which is pretty cool. And it has like a Tales thing, which is like a 5-hour thing in survival that you have to find. And it adds acorns as well, which would be nice. Except the only way you can crack open acorns is using one of those gigantic forging hammers, which you can crack open acorns with a hideous shoe, mate. See you up there, you bastard. Why can't we go forward like Clancy Wiggum and smash them with the butt of our gun? Am I even going the right way? Yes, I did have a driving lesson today. I should have probably stuck to the road, actually. Let's go this way. How much firewood have I got? Enough. And I can pick up some sticks as I go. I'm just getting impatient. I'm full of energy now after the driving lesson. So brace for impatience. Oh, here's the car pile up that I was looking for. That's not really much of a pile up, is it? Here's the result of my driving lesson. Right, let's tuck in here. Still haven't found anything in the visors. I keep doing it just because, but even in survival that's updated, I still haven't found a dicky bird. It's probably like one car in the whole game that's got like a key in its visor or something. I probably should have put the boot up on that. I'll do this one. Find some more driving gloves and.
What have we here?
I don't actually want to overburden myself, so I just stuff anything I find in my mouth, whether it's gloves or. We've found last book quest. I don't remember where the book is. Well, it might be. There's a couple of places we haven't visited, like big landmarks. Maybe it's in Skeeter's Ridge basement. That's the biggest one I think we haven't been to. We'll just keep our eyes peeled.
Okay.
And just not leave the area until we find it, really. Anything in the back seats? Nah. Maybe we can look between the cushions, find an old melted sweet or something. I see. Yeah. These you guys are. Oh, it's a bloody pack as well. Okay, so let me switch to this so I can spook them off when they piss right off. Oh, the trunks, yes, of course. Simultaneous cowardice. That didn't last long, did it? Who's your friend? I know he's... Oh, hello. I think it's probably time to get in a car. Oh boy. Oh boy. In. There we go. Hello. Oh my god. Well. Yeah, that, I'm gonna just stay here for a little bit. Can we, like, squeak down the window? And just, like, poke our gun out. I guess I'll leave through this door. That should get rid of them. Yeah. Oh boy. It's probably a good thing you mentioned the trunks, really. Otherwise, I probably would have run straight the other way. Need an Uzi for that. Anything? Nope. But I don't feel too bad as you literally saved my life. So, there's a pry bar there. How decent is our pry bar? Yeah, it's fine. Pry bars don't get damaged much because you don't really use them for anything other than opening lockers and trunks. Right, did I visit this house? I don't think so. I think we took like a wider route round, maybe? Either that or I cut off the road right before I got to those cars. And I think literally just like up there is the plane crash. As we passed by the destroyed cabins, but this looks pretty undestroyed. Just poke our head in. Maybe we'll find the book. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off everything from this cache into community centre, go to the next prepper thing, and head back to the community centre. So we can just keep like a massive stock in the centre and keep just what we need to go visit. Because if the plane crash is anything like survival plane crash, it's going to be just littered with stuff to pick up. So we don't want to be too overburdened when we go there. Another leaflet, but I'll read you at some other point. Although they're not actually that big, those leaflets. Where was it? This one? Founded in, oh Jesus Christ, founded in 1919, Thompson's Crossing remains the only significant community. With a history tied to the farming and mining concerns of its residents, the isolated town followed its own path along the boom and bust cycle of Great Bear Island industry. With greater and greater instability due to seismic activity, the workings in the nearby mines proved too dangerous for the latest generations to exploit. And with the arrival of local activists, I need to cough. My body can't decide if it wants to get a cold or not. The arrival of local activists determined to keep new industry from taking root. It began its steady decline. Okay. Whoopsie daisy. It's just a regular book. Aha.
This will come in handy.
Anything new? See painkillers somewhere in there. There we go. Just trying to keep myself under that limit. Although there is pork and beans. No, we've got enough stuff. We can scoop that out on the way back if need be. Yeah, and knowing you, my love, you'll probably get it way worse than me. So you're welcome. Assuming I'm on the right road. Yeah. Just got to keep following this little divot that was once a road. And that should lead us back straight to Thompson's Crossing. It's going to take chuffing ages, because it's all snow. But it should get us there eventually. And I'm sure there'll be another wolf pack along to greet us. All reloaded and everything, some all good. Oh yeah, that's what we did. We went down there and found that cave first. Where I froze my ass off underneath the waterfall. There's lots of food. Yeah, will do. Like I say, we need to come this way again to get to the plane crash, I think, because the other way's not in the story mode. So, we will stick to the path and just do a quick stop in there. A cave. Is that a cave I've explored, or am I seeing things? Let's thing is, bears do love their caves. I feel like I've been in here though. Recognise the deer at the front. It's the problem when it's been quite a while since we've done things. If I've been in here, let me know and I'll sod off, but it looks very familiar, so I'm pretty sure I have. I'm also getting to the point where I can't remember what is in my streams and what is in my own survival games. So that doesn't help. There isn't anything in here anyway. Just like a little place to sleep, I guess. Which is going to be handy on the way back. If we ever get caught in a blizzard, we can just guide ourselves with the lovely rotting deer there. How much food do we have to give them already? We got a fair bit. The MREs probably keep to ourselves, I guess, as a sort of an easy eatable source of food. But they can have like all the basic stuff. They can certainly have the dog food. As we well know, dog food is the single greatest tool for keeping people alive in harsh conditions. So we'll get these sick and injured people on the dog food and salty cracker diet that helps sustain an old woman. Yes, I will make coffee, probably use some of the water to make some herbal tea as well, just in case, again, I get injured and I need to sleep it off or something. Although, I was never quite sure what herbal tea actually did, as to whether it increased rest gain when you're sleeping, or if it like meant that your sleep was more, like you recovered more health during your sleep or something. It's still following this road? Yeah. Because if it's like recovering, like you just recover more energy when you sleep, I never really used it, because I actually more had like the other problem where I would get all my energy back and it would still be like 1 in the morning, so I just had to kind of like play cards in survival mode. But that's not really a thing in this. You can just sleep, because that area of the game is set to the easiest difficulty. Or is the destroyed cabins I went past, bless you love. I don't know if that picked up on the stream. So I can't remember, do we have any birch bark? No. We'll keep an eye out for birch trees. That would probably help. Yeah, especially if those timber wolves get a bit too close for comfort again. Yep. Now that is forever going to be on video on YouTube for all the time. Can't remember. I never used to pay attention to birch trees in Old Long Dark, because I never used to drop anything other than sticks. So I can't remember where there are birch trees in Pleasant Valley. But I guess we can just, they're easy enough to spot. We'll just keep an eye out, won't we? I'm pretty sure I would have looted you. I guess not, actually. Maybe I just went a bit of a strange way. I really wish you could just, like, sidle to the front of the car and then come out and out again. It was a hunting knife. I think mine was pretty good, though. 87.
Thank you.
83. You're going to be left there, then. We've already got a spare, anyway. What's that noise? Oh, that's that noise. Oh, that's why I took the wide berth round. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, let's go the shin spray way. So we can keep an eye out for that. Fishing hunter's blind place. A fishing hut is the word that I was searching for. Well, so we'll go the river route. Avoid the bear. I'm going to say you guys. Trying to avoid stocking up on nothing but cattails. Given that how well the OTT this game goes with stuff, I'm surprised it doesn't have like a system where if you need to run the river to find it. Okay, that's fine. You can probably get it on the way back actually. Although we might be able to just like run the. Although it might be up here. Oh well, we'll just keep walking the river whenever we're going near it. That'll give us good luck. But yeah, I'm surprised it doesn't have like a system where if you eat the same thing over and over again, you get like different conditions. Like if you keep eating meat, you get scurvy. It seems like the kind of the obsessive behind-the-scenes thing this sort of game would bring in. Like if you just eat cattails over and over again, then you'll die of malnutrition because they're just like eating cardboard. There we go, just gotta follow the smoke. The eternal fire. No wonder the climate got terrible around here with all that smoke pumping out. Probably got so hot it melted a bunch of glaciers and froze over this part of the world. What was that noise? Is that my stomach? It's the eternal question. What is growling, my stomach or a timber wolf? Either way. Get this out just in case. It'd be kind of interesting as well though. Kind of like a... What is that noise? Jesus. They're a wolf under the ice? Yeah, but it's kind of interesting though. It's kind of like a look into diets in different places, I guess. You can't really like grow much fruit and veg around here, and if you can't import it in, then you're kind of forced to go back to like indigenous diets and stuff, and like how you get those different sorts of vitamins, especially when your body's not adapted to it. So it could be pretty interesting in that regard, even if it would make the game way harder. But I feel like there is a bit of a niche for games, it's like survival games that do take it to those sort of extremes. Because Long Dark does do it to a degree, but once you get into the rhythm, it's actually quite easy to survive. Which is why like I never quite get to the 100-day challenge, because by day 60, you've got absolutely everything you could ever need. And you just kind of, there's not much point to even going outside for half of it. It's kind of what I was hoping Winter Survival Simulator would be, but I feel like they've taken it in a slightly different direction. But hey ho. Right, let's keep some basic supplies. Anything tin can go, because it's heavy. I'll keep an energy bar, because they are really good calorie return. I'll keep the shittiest MRE. 1 soda. Everything else can go. 1 tin of coffee in. I'm not going to eat that sardines, because it'll kill me. Oh, good lord. Okay. Actually, did I pick up any other stuff other than food? Just put both the regular flares in to keep the marine flares. Don't need quite so much oil. Put you in. I want to keep all the revolver ammo though, just because of how many shots it takes to actually deter these bastards. Put you in, because I'm not really going to be making you. Do I get any spare clothes? Cargo pants? Yep, don't worry, I haven't forgotten. So many energy drinks, Jesus. I don't even like energy drinks. It tastes like someone's done terrible things to cherry cola, I guess, or just cherryade. Either way, someone's done something terrible to a cherry, and then that's put it into a drink, and then it's a drink that makes your heart explode. Which, yeah, I'm quite good with that. But then I just down coffee, so it probably isn't much better, to be fair. Keep at least one of you to balance it out. I think that's pretty good. Hey buddy, just ignoring you. Don't worry about me. This is where I should have probably brought some water with me. Let's just bung in a litre, then we can drink it and then use the rest for coffee, and I guess I'll get some herbal tea just in case. If I need to sleep during the day just to recover, that might be useful. Some coffee. And I'll cook some herbal tea, why not? Lovely. Yep. Good times. That's the new advertisement for Monster there. The Cherry Coke and PTSD. Okay, that doesn't sound like it's going to be fun out there. Might be worth just keeping till morning, to be honest. Jesus. I thought your eyes were open then. That was fucking terrifying. Well, you need insulin, and you need a young priest and an old priest. Nope. Put that down. Hopefully that wind will die down in the morning. Actually, let's eat something. What is eatable from here? Let's eat this condensed milk. It might poison me, but I'll be sleeping enough immediately, so it's fine. It's better than it just going in there and going to waste. Lumpy, congealed, slightly rotten condensed milk. Yummy, yummy. See for as long as. We have like infinite fire, which means infinite water, so if we just need to boil some up, then that's fine. We are keeping it simple tonight. Doing pasta bake. It would normally be vegetarian pasta bake because it's Saturday, but we've got leftover chicken. So rather than using that on another day, we might as well just chuck it in there. It's still the same amount of meat consumption at the end of the day, so it's just a case of reducing extra meat bought kind of thing. No, just sleep and then I'll boil the water in the morning. That might be warm enough, but it might lighten up a bit more as we boil some water. That's a good shout, actually. I wanted to water you. So, what have you got for dinner then? Where is that broken arrow? There it is. Harvest. There we go. These things are arrowheads. I'm not going to be able to forge any, so just keep you in there. I'm not really using my bow yet, but eventually we might want to hunt. So, yeah, there it is. The feathers I'll keep on me because they're super light. Did I pick up the bedroll? Oh yes. Right, I see how bad it is out there. It's very dark. It's usually starting to go light. Yeah. I just... Ooh. Sounds lovely. Do love a good burger. And yeah, as my other half said, technically she's not my wife yet. I just haven't corrected because it's in February. So, you know, it's pretty much less than a year. I am going to sleep for another hour because it's sodding cold out here. There's no point just stopping and making a fire and warming up. It's going to take less time just to kip for another hour and see how we go. Something bubbling. Did I leave the water going and then not pick it up or something? No, that was weird. Maybe he was just making himself some soup. Alright. So you tell me the temperature outside in here. No. That'd be too easy. And I haven't got any water. Jesus Christ. This guy is the second. No, don't worry, you were right the first time. Water. Let's just get it off. Whatever. And I will eat my delicious energy bar. Still got my MRE if I need more food. But let me just grab a candy bar. Right, I think we're finally ready to go. Did they pick up the bedroll? Yes. Okay, still cold. Not quite as cold. Okay, also you just literally follow this road and it's there. Yeah, that's true. I'm so used to Will. It's because they play as him in survival as well. So it's just sort of my default. Well, maybe I should get a bow. I seem to remember, like, in all the promo art, she was, like, the lady with the bow. So. But then I guess she's also the lady who lights a torch while surrounded by wolves, so probably shouldn't adhere too much to the promotional art. Yeah, that is one of the best scenes in that awesome opening. Right, there's this suspicious truck full of God knows what. Are we carrying on down the main path, or are we turning off? Carrying on down the main path. It's literally to the right of the second bridge. Too easy enough to find. And then I guess there'll be a note in there to lead me to the next one. Try that sentence again. Refreshingly few timber wolves around, which is good. Even if the speech center of my brain seems to be failing. Oh, there's a. Why did I have to open my big mouth? Right next to a bloody bunch of birch trees as well. There's some good alliteration for when you're pissed off at something. You stay over there. I don't know if these are the right birch trees to drop it though. Doesn't seem to be. Bah. Yeah, well. It was worth a look. And he's gone off over there, so. Yeah. I knew there were two types, but I can never remember for the life of me what each one looks like. I guess if we just keep an eye on birch as we pass, if any looks different to this one, then that will signal me. I can't remember. There's like a huge grove of trees past the barn where a bear hangs out. But I can't remember if they're like birch trees or if they're pine trees. I have a feeling they might be pine trees. So they're like really thin. So just remember again, this is memory from survival, there's a rifle spawn over there. And I remember getting the rifle and turning around and being faced with a bear. Which was, I think that was my first ever bear encounter when I played Long Dark way back. Now, of course, I'm sick of the buggers. That was a large shark. Woodpecker somewhere. Right, coming up to good barn. Yes, I actually thought that. I wasn't I wasn't sure if that's what you were referencing, but the that immediately popped into my head with that little slideshow thing that goes. It's like figure 1, the larch, and then it's just repeated over and over again. It's such flying circus, I think. I love that show. I go over is that the first bridge or the second bridge? First bridge, okay. It's Heartbreak Bridge I'm looking for. That's the plane crash up there, because I think that lines up with roughly where Skeeter's Ridge is. So yeah, that's the place we're going to ignore for the next hour or so. Okay, which side of the bridge is it on? The other side. Yeah, it is. I feel like how the other one's called like Contemplation Bridge. So depending on which way you go, you either, you know, have your heart broken and then you have to sit there contemplating it, or you contemplate your relationship and then break up. Either way, you still end up in misery. It's getting a little chilly. Temperature has dropped a fair bit. We were warming up before. Maybe I can go a little off the tracks and that'll get me a windbreak that will warm me up a little bit. I'm assuming that's the prisoner that they're fluttering over. Looks like it. Oh, yeah. If you want to go that dark, yeah, I suppose. I don't think it's very far down. So, I mean, you might crash through the ice though, but that'd be the bloody worst way to go. Right, so the false barn is over there, which is now, I guess, Molly's barn in story mode. So it should be just around here-ish. It's not like... It's just a bit up here, maybe behind this big old rock. Just in case any wolves are lurking. Assuming it sort of follows this little valley. Get around this rock and see if I've gone too far. It's got to be too far, right? It's actually up there. I sort of assumed it would be low down so you didn't have to dig through a bunch of stuff. Yeah, this is just awful. Okay, I was kind of expecting it just to be like... Oh, I see a climbing rope, but that's not... Okay, the reason I can't see is because I'm going in the wrong direction. That tends to help. The Sandra is snoring, is he? Bless him. There we go. Could go away now, I think. Right, let's scoop everything up from here. Lovely sounds again. I should probably eat something from here, because I am getting a little hungry. Ooh, peanut butter.
I think I can use this.
No, we'll save that. I'm assuming the quest in the community centre is based on calories again, and peanut butter gives you tons of calories. Also, I adore peanut butter, but I'm not entirely sure I could just eat an entire jar of peanut butter. This might give me food poisoning. No, it's fine. Great. Oh, energy bars are so good. Ooh, getting lots of good stuff. A hardy ha. Local legends are the big one. This is the book. A book with details about a local pond and its strange aquatic residents. Children playing along a pensive pond, know him as Big Eddie. He'd eat every bit of bread, meat, or other foodstuffs they would toss into the water, hoping to lure the massive fish to the surface. Of course, being children, their fascination with the creature meant they could spend hours along the banks of the pond, waiting for him to appear. Others in the valley, being of a more restrained disposition, felt obliged to leave the fish in peace. Who can say what the truth of the story might be? Me, apparently. Oh god, the quest is crashing the game. There we go. I think we have fishing tackle. I think got loads of it, actually. All these quakes are a sign. Old world's coming down around me. Gotta be on the move. Can't stay still. Gotta get away. Gotta get up higher. Someplace in the open sky. Past the timberline. Way up. Oh, that's Timberwolf Mountain, isn't it? Or one of the other mountains. Okay, see can opener for info. Great. There's one to go for that. Okay, no, it's actually not that far away. It's fine then. I assumed that would be like way, way up.
Best be prepared for anything.
Beaches. Go energy drink. Don't think we need any more water. Ooh. Oh, finally a distress pistol.
Thank you.
I can scare multiple timber walls with this. Let's get you reloaded while I'm here. There we go. Now we're back in familiar territory. I'll light up again in a sec.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Don't really need a wool sweater. You might be alright though. Let's take you with it. Wee, whoa, there, you're pretty good. Pretty sure I've still got, yeah, regular bog stand and ones on. Switch you out. Keep my nether regions a bit warmer. Okay, there's going to be a bog, completely empty filing cabinet. Oh no, there's a book. I don't really know what I was expecting, I guess. Have I got two flare guns? I thought I only had one flare gun. No, I've only got the one. Got a revolver. Oh, I can feel my nose blocking up. An horrible feeling. Why did they put one like in for safekeeping or something? I can't remember. Maybe I'm just getting excited about stuff I've already found. Alright, let's turn you off. First off. What's one waiting a minute? Okay, right, it's done, so we're gonna have to run back before we conquer Big Eddie. Which is fine because it splits off, so we can just get this prepper cache and then go get Big Eddie. That's fine. Everything's coming into place. Oh, you get an extra later, I think. Okay. You can go akimbo with flare guns. You need an extra to complete a quest. Okay. Assume you got like give one to someone or something. Right, let's back on the road. Back to the community centre again. I'll have a gigantic chest of food when we're done with the end of this. Full of peanut butter and rotten milk. Oh, of course, yeah, and Eddie. Yeah. I didn't catch on to that, first of all. Not a very commonly used word. Oh god. Saving always feels so horrible. It really does drop the FPS down for whatever mad reason. It must have been an update thing. I don't remember doing that before. How are we doing? Okay. We're only halfway through the day. We might be able to just dump everything and then scoop up that next prepper cache because it's literally right around the corner from the community centre. Big Eddie there we'll probably do in the morning, I guess. I think I've got to trudge all the way over there and like fish for Eddie. We get a choice to throw him back or keep him. Okay. I think we'll probably throw him back. We don't need the food. And my boy's just doing his thing. He's just fishing around. We don't need to, like, go and, like, you know, take him out and show off. There's no one even to take a picture of us holding him, so he can go and do his thing. A little bit. I've got, like, a phantom cold that's been plaguing me the course of this week. And it just, like, keeps cycling through the symptoms, but none of them are bad enough to, like, actually put me out of commission. It's like I had a scratchy, like, dry throat at the start of the week. Then that became, like, the post-nasal drip style, constantly having phlegm thing, which turned into a cough, which has now turned into a blocked nose. But they're all, like, independent of each other. It's like it's cycling through. It's like the laziest cold virus ever. Instead of putting in the effort and taking me out, it's just like, oh, go through the checklist. Now your nose is blocked. Now you feel a bit thick-headed. Yeah, I probably don't get enough vitamin C, to be honest. But thankfully it didn't get too bad. Which I guess means I still had to work, so I guess that's, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. But that's also the problem with working from home, is like the threshold for how ill is too ill to not go to work is kind of lower. Because going to work literally just means getting out of bed, walking into the room next to my bedroom and sitting down at the desk. So right, I'm taking a wide berth because I saw a bit of a timber wolf over there. You about ready? Oh, you're going for the deer, I think. Oh, you kind of overshot that a little bit. A bit of, is that oversteer? When you like skid around, your back goes out a bit. Was that understeer? Can't remember. Okay, you got spooked by something. By your own dinner, I think. I mean, I never really sneezed much, so that part you can't blame on me. That same wolf, that looks like a different. But you know, it kind of doubles back. Bit of an AI moment there, as it did like a 270 spin and go. Yeah, but I don't know if you sneeze more than me or if everyone just notices your sneezes more than mine. Because they could shatter glass. Oh, those might be. They look a bit too young to drop birch, so. Yeah, right sort of colour, not quite grown enough, I think. Right, let's do a quick food dump. I don't think we really picked up anything else in this dumping, apart from the fisherman's sweater mainly, but I want to check if that's actually any good. I should probably repair some clothes, actually. Because I need to repair my long johns. Right, let's pop in the other thermal underwear. And keep one of you. Let's keep the worst MRE. I think that'll do. I like the food canary. Does that mean like you eat down all the horrible food, and if you get sick, then you know it's You know it's bad and no one else can eat it. Because I don't tend to get sick that much. I used to. I used to get sick all the damn time. But then I kind of like got into a bit more of a healthy lifestyle-ish. And then I got sick way less. And then like, thanks to lockdown and stuff, I didn't get sick for years. And then it started hitting me like a truck again. Let's prepare you first. Gotta give your immune system a workout, I guess, or else it starts getting a bit lazy. We actually got the fisherman's sweater can replace. Thin wool sweater and Astrid sweater, which are both about as good as each other. I think I like temperature more than I like wind breaking, to be honest. So let's repair you. I used to be like very gung-ho about actually I might as well repair that again actually. About like eating food, even if it was a bit gross. But then I got food poisoning. And it was bloody horrible, and now I'm a bit more hesitant to risk it. There we go. I don't know how Will and Astrid can like traipse over the land with food poisoning because I just got into the fetal position. But I guess that's survival for you. Will and Astrid weren't just laying on a sofa playing Rayman Legends when it struck. Deer hide's coming along nicely. Don't think we've got anything else curing in here. Should probably try and get some gut or something if we're going to craft deerskin pants or whatever. Well, water is needed. Right, so let's go to that other bunker that's literally round the corner. And that'll probably be it for this day. And then we can get up bright and early to get our boy Eddie. This was after... this was the one I got like less than a year ago that struck when we were playing Rayman Legends together. And then I had to go and cry upstairs because my stomach was really hurting. Still not 100% sure on what caused it either. Okay, it's just past this house and stuff. It's a good skill to have. Very handy. Yeah, I never really like... Sometimes you can sort of tell, I think. There's sort of like an acidic taste to things when they're going off, but I was never very good at it, and since I had COVID a year and a half ago, my taste and smell is still out of whack, so got no hope anymore. Yeah, oh yeah, that was it. It was like our night together. I think we got like pizza or something, and then it was like, oh god, no. This isn't just the upset pizza stomach, this is worse. I'm gonna get to this thing around the edge. Oh god, I could feel the bloody sprained ankle coming. Oh no, maybe we're alright. I see it from up here. Ah, there we go. Yeah, metallic's a good shout. There is just like... I'm trying to like picture it in my head, like the taste of stuff that's come off, and best I can get is when you like bite into bread and you don't realise it's mouldy and you get that sort of like sharp, unexpected taste. This looks like it might be a wood-based one, given all the fire logs. Don't tend to go for fire logs because their heat output is absolute rubbish, and they're so heavy. There's so much better wood around. We need to bring oil back, don't we? I might as well just like fully load up in this one, to the point where if I can't run, it doesn't matter because it's literally just right there. Jesus Christ, okay. Soda for days. Although I'm not going to take water, that's a bit silly. The centre will want the wood, okay. Oh boy. This might take more than one trip. No. We're going to do the full... like... overt masculinity pathetic thing where you like try and carry all the shopping in one. Because you have to prove how much of a man you are. Ooh, a Mackinaw jacket. Ooh, combat bag. Mucklucks.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
You don't need to. You've got mucklucks. You can just sit there and style. Your boots might be better than it though. Actually no, mucklucks. Mucklucks rule all. But I'm going to just put your boots in this container for the moment. Actually no, let's keep them with us because we probably might need the leather to repair our better things. And we put our ear wraps on at the moment as well.
Use this.
Oh, I love firecrackers. Jesus, this thing's amazing. Oh, we already put it on, cool. Snow pants, combat pants better. They're tougher, I think, but they're actually not that great for warmth. So, the Mackinaw jacket is better than your jacket. I think we've successfully removed all of your original clothing now and replaced it with better stuff. This has been an excellent haul. Just got to get it all back home now. We haven't even got to the really heavy stuff yet. Oh, I need to eat something quite badly. Let's just snack on a bit of this MRE. Not too much. There we go. I've got the combat pants with me. Like I said, I think they're pretty terrible for wind protection, but they are tough.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I don't need another revolver, but it's useful to know it's there. Jesus Christ. It's just like the quest if you haven't looted anything in the entire game. It's giving me like all this amazing gear.
Will be useful.
Jesus Christ, okay. I don't... Yeah, I won't be able to run, but that's fine. Only around the corner. Definitely don't need a cooking pot. Right, let's play the Can I Get Home slowly before I freeze to death games. Oh my god. Well, this is going to take a while, so yeah. I'm assuming I can go around this way. If I can't. Oh, the letter, yeah, of course. Oh god. What is this? Okay. Yeah. Maybe I should have taken one of those adrenaline shots. Maybe that would have made it so I could run home and then collapse. Well, we don't do the animation every time, have we? I'd forgotten about this little letter in here. If there is one. Assumed we would have a final letter from this guy, but doesn't look like there's actually anything in there. Is there another grate that you might have hidden it? I guess not. I guess that's quest over, maybe? Ugh, I wish it wouldn't skip like that. There we go. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. Yeah, I think we can. We can probably just keep MREs, like 2 MREs on us as we go around. Because obviously, no, I know you don't have to eat it all in one go. It makes life a lot easier. And it will save us a bit of weight for all the stuff we're lugging around. You just take a couple of MREs and half a litre of water and jobs are good. A little cave over there, but I'm not going to explore when I'm this slow. Can't imagine it's going to get me anything too shocking anyway. Oh god. We're walking into the wind and we're going backwards soon. Is there a way around here? I might have to crouch, fall down a little bit and shatter everything. How much am I carrying? 58 kilograms. Astrid herself probably doesn't weigh much more than that. Okay, that's a wee bit steeper than I thought there. Should be alright. As soon as you start like kangarooing down, then we'll switch. Missed a note at the county store. On a notice board. Country store. Okay, did I? Okay. I'll rather run back and peek when I've dumped my gear. We're not really going to do much before we sleep anyway, so. Okay. At least I have many flares for my distress pistol. Because if timber wolves come round, oh my god, even with the wind I can barely move. I'm gonna be like a snowman or snowwoman, I guess, by the time I get back with this snow I'm walking into. God help me if there's a blizzard, I'm just gonna have to ditch and run. Oh god. This is excruciating. We'll be out of the wind when we turn the corner though. I think it is turning into a blizzard actually. I can hear the wind starting to whistle. Yeah. Exactly. I have a whole other little satchel full of things and I'm still unable to carry everything. If I didn't have those, then she'd probably just be crawling right now. The spine would have long snapped from the weight. There you go, this might get me a little faster as I'm not on the snow, maybe. Wow. I suppose it's relative, really. Okay. I take it it's like a story trigger, though. It doesn't just happen. I mean, even if it does just happen, we can survive it. It's not too bad. Probably navigate just from the roads at this point. And as long as you can get behind a windbreak, you can always light a fire. Okay. That's why you were talking about that challenge, that whiteout challenge. That makes sense now. Well, in which case we should be good. We have so many calories in there. And with an infinite fire, we're good for water, so it's just stopping us from going insane, I guess. Pop our head out into the blizzard every now and then. A breath of fresh, frozen air. That's my just solitary meat there. Hi everyone. Gonna have, oh god, our poor trunk's gonna be full up, so you're gonna have to start filling up the kitchen cupboards. Put everything except 2 MREs. We'll put the one we are eating and the next one over. Yeah, it's 2 full. Okay. Wow. Okay, we fill up 50 kilograms of things. What I'll do is I'll nip to the rural store and get that note, and then I'll sleep till morning on the way back and clean my guns. But first, let's dump those 2. Yeah. fit a surprising amount in a single one of these. Actually, I didn't want to. Oh well. Your boots and your jacket. The combat pants. I'll that for the mo. I need to find another decent sweater, really. That sweater's kind of shit. So much antiseptic. Let's split our bandages. One drink, just in case. Oh yeah, the fire logs. That's gonna have to go in its own cabinet. That's where most of the weight's coming from, I think. Yep, there we go. Let's put some matches as well. Really don't like that sound. What else can we do? Yeah. I think you said that's used for a quest as well, so cart back what oil we can. We left one in one of the prepper caches. There's a jerry can in there, so we can go and get that back. That'll do for now. Right, let's nip over to the rural store and have a look at that note, and then we can come back and we can clean guns, probably refuel our lantern, see if anything needs repairing, and then sleep till morning. Then we can go and get Big Eddie. Should have time today to hook him up. Oh, feathers, yeah. Drop them when I get back. I'm assuming this is the store you were talking about. Yeah, aha, I see. I see. Pleasant Valley Collectible Part 1. Okay, this might be our one chance to survive out here as a community again instead of individual homesteads. The mines aren't producing anymore. Timber is plentiful and access is easy. We need those jobs. Yeah, that didn't go well, did it? Hopefully this is all cleared up by the morning. I wouldn't fancy fishing in this. I believe I did break it down. Yeah, I broke it down. We got some fishing tackle as well, which is good. Although we might want to grab a spare because they can snap. Right, let's clear guns and see if anything needs repairing. I'll repair you. No, right. First of all, then we'll see what we can tear up to repair. Gloves, this thing, jeans, and this thing to start with. Tear up your gloves. Hope you won't attach to them. They're gone now. Let's keep our ear wrap nice and repaired. So we really don't want that to be destroyed because of that gold dust. Everything else seems to be above 80 that I can see. One hour and 16 minutes is probably a bit much for what is doing, but that'll be the next thing to repair. In which case, let's put back those clothes that I didn't rip up in the end. Clean some guns and then sleep. How are we doing? You're on 70, you're on 64. Let's get them both up to about 75. Should be alright. Don't mind me looming over these dying people as I just clean my guns. Maybe you would clean as well. Combat pants over work pants. Let's have a compare, shall we? Did I put them in here? No, I might put them in one of the drawers actually. Couple. There we go. Work pants 1.409. I mean, it's better rain protection and it doesn't encumber me as much. It's better at that, actually. Didn't see that. Yeah, why not? We'll switch it around. Where's the workbench gone? There they are. Right, we need to eat something. Let's pull something out of the trunk. Let's just eat this shitty energy bar before it gets destroyed. And then we'll see how we go. I'll get some more water in the morning. See a bit more of the MRE as well. Get down to about 3/4 full. There we go. Cool. Sleep till... It'll take quite a while to get to a decent morning, I think, so... Oh, it sounds lovely up there. Water. Alright, let's sleep for another hour. See if we can just sleep until that shit's gone. Sounds promising. I'm going to take another MRE because we got almost through that one. We've got a shit ton of the buggers. Let's take the shit one. We will have a bit more of you. That'll see us through the day. Let's have a look at our blades. Yeah, they're not bad. 87. Not too shabby. Don't think. Do we even have a whetstone? No, I think I'm pretty sure we have spares there. Right. Let's go big idiot up. Actually, do I have any spare tackle? No, I think about it. Just in case. If we don't, we should be alright. Assuming it's not gonna be too strenuous. We don't. We've got a spare hook, but let's just take that anyway, just in case there's. If it's a fishing hut, it might have some bits and pieces around there. Right. So we just need to split off. I think it's near where the picnic area is, if memory serves. Let's have a look at that. Is picnic area listed? No. Okay. Might be where the picnic area is then. Oh wow. Feels like we're really booking now that we're not carrying, 60 kilograms of gear around. Alright, so there should be like a little left carved out path that we can go down. We've been up there before though. Keep an eye out for wolves. Seems they seem to be all over this little bit. There we go, should just be up here. Yep, so it's like the place. And we just got to remember when it's time to turn off. Hopefully we can see. It usually opens up a little bit when you get around the corner. How many flares did I end up with in the end? 16. Pretty good. Considering we're going to have to fire, like, I guess 3 or 4 for each Timberwolf pack, and then, yeah. That's always an issue. Yeah, I mean shakshuka is very, very nice, but it, yeah, you got to kind of like dress it up, I guess. It depends really, because it's like the actual spices are not too different from what goes into a lot of food, really. It's mainly paprika, and if they like other stuff with paprika in it, you can kind of, you can sell it a bit as sort of like a tomato stew kind of thing. You can just kind of dress it up. Because it's very versatile food as well, it's something that can go with loads of stuff, so hopefully you find a way to convince them. It's very nice. And it literally takes like 20-30 minutes to cook at most. That's one of those things where you can like chuck stuff into it because it's a base. So there's shakshuka that also uses meat. There's like breakfast with it, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, fingers crossed. It does smell lovely. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And it also, like, it looks quite good as well, which I think is an important thing. Like, it doesn't just look like goop. Once you get, like, the eggs in there and you finish the eggs off, it actually looks like quite a good-looking dish. But hopefully, that'll do some legwork as well. First bite is with the eye and all that. Gotta be off around here, right? Yeah. A little further down and we should be able to peel off. I guess next... Oh, I guess we don't have to wait for... Oh, there's the picnic area. Just go over nose. We don't have to wait for the vegetarian night, I suppose. We'll probably have it next week. Let's go see if there's a dead bloke. Usually is in the picnic area. Oh no, maybe not. There is a packet of beef jerky. Nice. And what is this? Oh, it's just pieces of wood, okay. Oh, and a spare axe.
I could
Probably
use this.
swing taking that with. Take one piece. I'm assuming Big Eddie's quest isn't going to weigh us down. It depends what it gives us, I suppose. Going the right way, yeah. There it is, with a deer behind it, and it's something's leg. Yeah, there we go. As long as you're a deer and not a moose, we're all good. Wow, this is a very lonely little pond, isn't it? Pensive Pond. Rather depressing name. I still haven't fixed the icons, so it's still telling me to press can opener for more info. Yeah, off you go. Here's our Big Eddie situation. Let's just close that. Let's just loot here real quick. See if we can get any spare tackle like that.
Handy.
Just in case it snaps. Don't know how much it's going to fight. Let us drink a soda for luck. Then we can smash open the ice for him. What's spare bedroll? Actually, how is my bedroll doing? 80. And you are...
Hope nobody needs
85.
this anymore.
Switcheroo then. Might as well. And a decent knife as well. I'll just keep you on me and store you, because I don't have a whetstone. Right. Let's smash you open with the pry bar. There we go. Did I do it wrong roll? I did. Duh. At least someone in this stream is awake. Alright, I'm assuming he's just fish until you catch him. Eddie, my boy. Oh god. You're not Eddie, you're just vibrating. You do look quite happy though. Smallmouth bass. Intolerant of polluted waters. Okay. That didn't work. I'm assuming it's just fish until you catch the bugger. Catch a giant fish. Well, that's very helpful. Seeing as the whole point of fishing is you don't have control over what bites.
That's it.
Oh god, it's vibrating massively. It was this big. Well, Big Eddie, you can go back in. Your smaller friend wasn't quite as lucky, but you are a giant of a fish, so back you go. If that actually get me anything besides the chance of a 3,000 calorie fish, which is fine if not, but I was expecting like some cool gear, but that's fine. I was more like distracted by Eddie vibrating violently as I caught him. Just gonna go check the little picnic spot up there. Yeah, that's cool. I have actually been fishing. I can't remember if I said this before, but fishing in my youth, never caught anything. But the aim was always to like put it back. And then now I'm not so like keen on it. I'd love if there was like a way to fish where you didn't have to use hooks. But honestly, if like
The owner's around.
I would go fishing if it was a case of like you sling out a small waterproof camera into the lake and you can like watch the fish go past or something. That might be interesting, but now it's like yanking them out into something that's killing them is not my cup of tea unless you got to do it to survive, kind of thing. This should lead back to there, and we'll hoof it back home. Drop our fish by the door, so it can freeze up. That's a good calories to give to the people. Shouldn't take us too long to get back. I'm not very encumbered. It's right there. That was a nice quest though. I wasn't expecting Eddie to be like 3,000 calories. That is by far the most calorific thing I think in this game, full stop. But he's a good lad. Yeah, anything that can survive to become that size is it's worthy of carrying on. My clothes getting a bit soggy, a little bit. They just started to. I don't want to be out here for too long. Need like an umbrella. Well, I guess it doesn't really help with snow, does it? Nice thing, not really getting snow in this country. I wouldn't even know like what to do if I was caught in like a blizzard or anything. Like snow over here is like, it's like 20% irritating because, you know, walking in it is horrible and driving in it is worse, and 80% like childlike glee is watching it come down. Yeah, that's the way to do it. If you're gonna kill an animal, then you can, you know, I think I said that before, you need to just make sure it's like used. And if it's used by people who really need it, then all the better, you know. It's weird, we kind of built up like food and consumption to a point where we extract like certain bits for meat and the rest like goes to waste and that sort of thing. It's Very strange, but that's probably a bit too complex of a subject to dive into in a long dark stream. Just cut across there, save a bit of time. Clothes doing. Again, quite a heavy snowstorm, so probably dry off for a bit before we go somewhere else. Well, I'm not really sure what's left to do now except Skeeter's Ridge. We do have a side quest up there, getting the artifacts, so we might be able to do that and then come back. Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. I mean, food waste in general is just shocking. Whether it's on purpose for like corporations and stuff chucking it out, or just because their storage is shit because waste is built into your expenditures, which is just, like a horrible thing to say. But I guess like it's not all corporations to blame, they're the public gets a bit of blame as well. It's like I don't know if you guys ever over there, but here we have like, they call it like wonky veg, where it's like potatoes that have grown into weird shapes and stuff. And they sell for cheaper in places because people won't buy veg that looks weird even though it's the exact same veg. So it ends up historically going to waste. Food consumption is just very weird. Everyone's wired to want like the things that the way they should be. And that results in like so much waste. We're only just starting to, I mean the UK's only just starting to get a handle on it and it's plateaued a bit now. The more developing nations like China are just only just waking up to it now. Let me get some water. Right. I kind of want to wait for the blizzard to go down. Actually, it might be worth just waiting till morning actually before we go to Skeeter's Ridge because it's quite a trek, isn't it? Let's do the old repair and. Yeah, there's I just never really like understood that. Surely your role as a government is to ensure that people aren't homeless, not just like to sweep them to the side and then pretend. But it's all about getting elected, isn't it? So yeah. And yeah, it's a good point, my love. It's a common in a lot of things. I remember, I don't know what state it was, but I remember there was like a Krispy Kreme thing where they would like dump out giant plastic bags of donuts they didn't sell, and people were threatened with like being fired if they tried to like take donuts or give them out to people. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I don't actually have much to repair to pass the time. So look at I can throw the spare tools in, can't I? I also feel like people don't have like the confidence or the knowledge to know when stuff's going off, because like I didn't do this. Like use by dates on things are, for some stuff it's a harder date, but for most it's just sort of a this is the date you should be more careful by date. But people will just chuck away everything as it comes up to that date for fear of it doing this and that. But as long as you store, it's like eggs. As long as you store eggs properly, they will last for fucking forever. Not forever, but you know what I mean. But people would just chuck out perfectly good eggs because it's just reached the arbitrary date. Probably gonna need to eat something, so short amount of sleep, then raid the cupboard. Well, I do have an MRE on me actually, didn't I? I picked out another one, so we'll just snack on that for a bit. Well, oh, the fish! The fish! Let's go put the fish next to the deer meat, I think it is. It's just now spookily lit in the darkness. Is the ghost of deer past going to come and tell me to stop fucking around and eat it? Right, what was I doing? I need to eat MRE, that was it. And then find my bedroll in the dark. I don't know what's going on with that person sleeping there, but it doesn't sound like pained noises for a while there. But we'll ignore that. Just come out to a bunch of ghost deer that give me shit about. I didn't even kill the deer, so I don't know why they're coming after me. I need water. I'm going to start losing health again very soon.
Getting a bit thirsty.
Yep, no, that's what I just said. Let's get 4 litres, why not? We can afford with our special moose pouch. Yo, Jesus. Forgot you were there. It's because I just haven't spoken to you in like ages since you told me to do that very incredibly vital quest. I just have ignored you this whole time. And we'll continue to do so. Because we're going to go to the plane crash but not actually get the insulin. In case there's a two-parter quest in Skeeter's Ridge. Let's get one more MRE out, I think. Just one for the road. You're addicted to MRE. Oh, I should probably... That jerky can go in. That's a good calorie to weight ratio to give to the people. Yummy, yummy. Makes like, yeah, that's not a bad shout actually. I'll do that next time I sleep. It'll help pass the time when I'm indoors, and then I don't have to keep waking up in the middle of the night. Right, temperature looks good. I think we can start progressing towards Skeeter's Ridge. So am I right in thinking, because I thought this game had, the story mode on this game had finished, like they'd done the 5th chapter and it was all done, but supposedly the 5th chapter isn't out yet, which was a bit of a kick, because I wanted to like wrap it all up, because like every time they post an update lesson for the new DLC, you just get like pages of people being like, yeah, well, what about story chapter 5, blah 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 blah. It's like, yeah, I mean, I do want to finish it, but at the end of the day, the core component of this game is survival, so if they want to focus on that for a while, then fair play. But then again, it has been quite some time since the original Wintermute episodes came out. How far is it? Yeah, we should be able to get to Skeeter's Ridge before we have to finish for the day. I see a suspicious lack of wolves though, which probably means they're waiting in ambush. Probably that pack around the cars has come back. That'll give me a chance to see how much fear the flare pistol puts into their hearts. Thing is, I don't really give a fuck about rifle and pistol bullets. Yeah, I haven't given up on it. I will say the next one that comes out next Friday, I say some mean things about it, but that's more because I was just pissed off. I don't actually hate it. It's just, I stand by the fact that it wasn't quite what I was hoping for. I just don't like forced stealth in any game. I'm not a stealth guy. But hopefully the actual meat of the game will be a bit more like the demo was, where it's more like building and repairing and fighting against the weather. And I did like the mechanic where if you like get low on stuff, you start going a bit nuts. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I ended up getting rather frustrated for like, because before I recorded I had like 45 minutes of me just trying to make the sodding thing work. And for whatever reason it deleted my checkpoint save right before the wolf cave. So like the previous one was an entire episode back, and that made me a little fed up. But I do intend to finish the prologue at some point, either by recording it or streaming it. It would just have to be a bit of a repetition thing. Yeah, I will do. I will do. I'll let them know. But it is like, I think the reason it pissed me off is because I was kind of getting into it. Like if a game is just bad, it doesn't piss me off. It just doesn't register. It's only when games with potential shoot themselves in the foot that it starts to annoy me. There's the ruined cabins. So we should be stone's throw from the cars, and then there's one and the one intact cabin, and then it should be Plane Crash and Skeeter's Ridge shortly after that. Oh, or it could minimize the desktop. There we go. Yeah. It's like, I've started, I can't remember if I said this last time. I've started reviewing games now for a website, so I get the codes sent to me each week and I go through them. And like, I found some really good ones. But the ones that irritate me are the ones where they have a nice core idea, but they just didn't live up to it. They're the ones that make me feel bad for reviewing them, because it's like, there's some sort of creativity, there's potential here, but they couldn't quite reach it. The actual bad games, I kind of like playing because it's fun just to take the piss out of them. It's the ones that unfortunately drag themselves down to being average that are the ones that I feel bad about. I should, yeah, just keep going. It really has not stopped snowing for like 3 days straight. Speaking of which, how is your clothing? Ooh. Yeah, wraps and the hat are getting a bit... Ugh, I might have to duck inside somewhere soon if it gets too much. But I suppose Skeeter's Ridge basement and we can just like chill in there for a bit. Otherwise my ears are going to freeze off. Frostbite in this game is not forgiving. When you find the insulin, you'll have to carry care for a person. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll do the side quest first. Assuming that's gonna have to return something or something, so I might have to go all the way back down again, but we'll see. If not, I might have time to do that bit like before we finish. But we'll see. See what happens. Okay, the road's getting a bit bumpy. This must be near the car accident, maybe? I don't go this way to... I usually go the other way to Skeeter's Ridge, to be honest. The way that I can't go in story mode. But I don't know this road too much. Other than the occasional panicked run through it. Don't leave it. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Like, if you've managed to survive a plane crash, then least I can do is get you somewhere safe. Besides, like, not really in a hurry. That bloke survived without insulin for like 5 days. He can go a bit longer. While I help someone who's in a bit more trouble. How about it, mate? No, I don't think it's worth diving in there. Oh, the pork and beans is in there, isn't it? Ah, I remembered. That was a hacksaw.
Perfect.
I'll take it just for... so it's there. But I don't think I've ever actually used a hacksaw. No, I tell a lie, I have a few times so I could repair my... flare there. So I could repair my lantern. Because unlike this, they don't give you 1001 lanterns in survival. The insulin and her are in the same place. Okay. Assuming you can take both and it's not an insulin or lady kind of thing. Oh, there's the parked cars, which means that wolf pack may be in the vicinity if it's still stuck around. They do tend to come back to the same places sometimes. Oh, I can see smoke coming from the plane crash, so we can't be far. We've got that church artifact to look at first. Just there. If you remember, like, there's Skeeter's Ridge and you have to like kind of go around a corner and then there's all the plane wreckage. With all the frozen chicken dinners. Which you can eat even when they're uncooked and fully frozen. So it's like a chixicle that you just pop into your mouth. Mmm. Delicious umami flavour. I think it's actually just through this little forest clearing is Skeeter's Ridge. Yeah, I guess I can't put a person inside my moose satchel. I'll have to carry them the old-fashioned way. Okay, I can see the burning plane wreckage. Let's try and find that basement first. I'm assuming it's looming through the woods there. I can see... no, that's the singular destroyed house. Skeeter's Ridge. Just need to hang left for, I think. Oof, definitely more burny in story mode, isn't it? Lord. I suppose you haven't found more bodies on the run up to it, to be honest. When you're going on a plane, you're not usually dressed up for this sort of weather. There's Skeeter's Ridge. I think the snow is starting to die down a bit, it's hard to tell. Clothes aren't getting quite as wet, quite as fast. What we do is in Skeeter's Ridge, I don't think there's a fire barrel in there, but we might just like sleep for an hour to help our clothes dry a little bit. Well, there is a fire barrel outside actually, you might just be able to like do it there. Is there? I can't remember. We need to explore the basement either way. Looking for wood. I think it's this one. The basement? Yeah. Oh, I need to refuel you. Do that now, as soon as I can get above 1 FPS. Let's really repair you soon. I'll find a better one. He gives a bunny hat. Oh, nice. There's lots of firewood which you don't need. History, part 3. With the onset of the collapse, Pleasant Valley locals didn't notice the brunt of change all that quickly. Being so accustomed to remote living already, it took several years before life shifted in any dramatic fashion. Residents did begin to notice the growing scarcity of the few creature comforts imported to the island, but connected as they were through regular reports from the regional weather service radio station, their post-collapse isolation took some years to set in. Lovely. So what do you think? Do we rescue the lady now, or do we go to the church, get Bunny Hat, and then come back and rescue the lady? I don't know if that's going to lock off anything if we do the insulin bit now. I think we've got simple tools, so I don't want to weigh myself down. Don't you? Yeah, why not?
I'll take it.
Flare, cloth. There's the loose boards. Aha, the church artifact. It weighs nothing. It's too holy for simple weight.
Bring you home.
Jesus H. Christ. Oh, that's going to make me throw up. What matches? Nothing will be locked off if we do all 3. Okay. Then we might as well go get the insulin as we're here, mightn't we? So search you for better clothes, in case there's a jumper. Nope, that's terrible. Ooh, do we have 2 pairs of climbing socks? We do. Oh well. Right, well, let us sleep for an hour to try and dry our clothes out a wee bit. It's fairly warm in here. And then we'll go get some insulin and rescue a lady. Oh, I'm pretty sure we checked the fridge. Maybe I just checked the freezer. We go and have a look. I don't want to get back in here. Maybe that was just me. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I just had water in it, that was it. Which actually... No, I don't need it, I'm good. And I got soda as well, so we're good. Right. I think we should be able to just tuck around this way. Although it might have... Yeah, looks like it's changed in this one, so maybe it's back that way. Because I know there's that crash plane there, but that's usually just a fuselage. Or a chunk of wing or something in the main one, but we'll go and see if we can get through this way. It didn't want us going the other way after all. Self-care fires if necessary. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We dried out a little bit. We do have a fair bit of wood, so... Okay, let's try and not get burned. Everything's still on fire. Okay, not going through that way. There's an engine. I'm guessing we do have to go the long way around then. There's no way we can get through. I might be able to prise open that door actually. Let's have a poke. Let's see. Soda. Okay, there's our chicken dinner.
Okay.
Aha, here we go. Okay then. Well, this is going to be nice and warm in here. Like shell, there. Don't need you. Decent wool scarf for you.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
For you. Whoa. Yeah, that ain't great.
Hard to believe anyone survived this.
Alright.
Now to find that insulin.
Save our souls, yeah. Let's just grab a couple of these and leave it at that. Otherwise we're just going to be here forever. Picking up these. We can always come back for the rest of this, can't we? You don't look so alive to me. A Lewis.
These poor people.
Just one of them.
Nothing but wreckage.
Alright, let's just focus on the important stuff rather than digging through everything right now. We can come back in when we've got a bit more time, can't we? Is there a dead body down there that you're... Oof, yeah. These poor guys got flung. F. LeBlanc. Was that also a LeBlanc? No, K. Morrison. Okay. Oh, this is depressing. T. Chan. Rest in peace. Bandage. Oh, you tried to sort yourself out, but yeah. Sorry, oh gold. Wasn't quite enough.
This'll come in handy.
Assuming the incidents are going to be like right up there, so they can get us the full tour of everything that's happened. Oh, there's the other distress pistol. I don't want to dwell here too much because I'm conscious of time. But I do want to try and find all these poor souls if possible. And you are Artan. There must be another one down here. Someone get flung into a tree? Nope, the bears just went. Oh, I hear the... Lady? Yeah. Passenger manifest. Okay.
Looks like the plane's passenger manifest.
Did I search? Yeah, I think I did. That was like R10, wasn't it? Lady? Oh yeah, she ain't doing so good. Where's the insulin though? I'm with you in a mo. Suitcase belonging to Dimitri S. Okay. Speak to you first.
Oh God, you're alive.
This, yeah. I don't know how the hell you're alive, but you are.
Help me.
I'm here. I'm here to help.
Please. It hurts. Make it stop.
You just need a random case. Okay, well, we should probably help this
You've
lady
been in a
first.
crash. You're in shock.
We can always
But I
come
can
back for
help
the
you.
insulin, can't we?
Just let me start a fire.
Too far gone.
You've lost a lot of blood, and you have frostbite.
Oh yeah.
But it's okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm a doctor. I can help you.
Please. I want this to be over.
Ooh.
Interesting. I wonder. Damn it. Sleep Research Center. Dr. Greenwood speaking.
Did you get it?
I told you not to call here.
I'm sorry, but I'm scared.
I am working on it.
It's getting worse. We have to do something.
I'm going as fast as I can.
You said you'd help. You said you had something that could help her.
I can't just... Look, it is in a secure area of the lab. I can't just walk out with it. There are security protocols and...
Astrid, it's getting worse. You have to do something. You understand that better than anyone.
is. I do.
Find a way. And get up here as soon as you can.
I will. As soon as I can figure out how to... I'll find a way to get it to you.
Have you asked Will?
No. It's been years since we... I haven't asked him yet.
We don't have time for this, Astrid. You need to do this. And soon.
I will. I'll fix it. I promise I will get there.
I'm afraid it's happening again, Astrid. I'm afraid we'll lose her this time.
That's not gonna happen.
Hurry, Astrid.
Oh,
I'm
mysterious.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you're in pain, and you just want it to end, but I won't let you die out here.
Right on, girl. Oh, Jesus. Carrying survivors, keep them warm, hydrated, and away for danger. Okay. Should we, like, make a fire for her, and then we can look for the insulin? Does that sound sensible? Sounds sensible to me. There we go. Right. Okay, there's the insulin. Well, that was easy.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'm sorry. Picked up too much junk. Let's get rid of some shit. Right, lady. Let's start carrying you. Alright. Is there a way to tell, like, how warm she is? I don't know. Find the insulin and all IDs first. Okay. I need to find the IDs. Right, I'll leave you warming up and then I'll find the IDs. How do you do that? How do you check her condition? It wouldn't let me touch her because of the IDs. When? Is it in here? No. Maybe it just doesn't register because I haven't got all the IDs yet. If I search you yet. Maybe I didn't get that one up there. Make sure I got you yet. Got you. Maybe there's one like right at the start and I just wasn't looking out for bodies or something. Yeah, maybe it's this guy. Yeah. SK. Got all the IDs. Saving. Maybe. No, it's one more I haven't found. Bloody hell. It can't be on the plane, and I got both the ones down there. Oh, that's for you. Let's just have a peek over here. If there's some on the other side of this thing. Nope. Over this area, they're just hard to see. Okay. Let's double check around here. See if anyone got flung around this side. There might be one near the lady that I just glossed past because of the lady. So, definitely got that guy there. Fire's going strong, that's good. Check up here, otherwise we'll just have to keep circling until we find the last bugger that's whose ID we need. Getting wood there for some reason. I guess the plane just carved it into perfectly cut wood. Don't see anyone there. Take it slow and just double check the bodies. Make sure we did loot them all. Which sounds horrible in this context, but there were two that are down there, but I'm pretty sure we got their IDs. Pretty sure we got you as well. I cannot see this missing body from the life of me. I think one is on. Is that on a broken plane piece? Ah. Yes. There we go. Oof. Did not go well for you, lady. D. Bellinger. It's got to be all of them now, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go back and check if she's okay. Going into the community hall. Yeah, it's going to take a while. Stream might have to go into overtime a little bit, but we'll get it done. But I'm assuming you can't like go into a building with her and save. Well, I suppose we can save it now and then pick her back up. Just got limited time because we have to get dinner done because we're playing with friends later on. So I might just have to save it in front of her and pick her up. Well, you can save anywhere in Survivor, can't you? So we can just take her out of this shithole and then save. When she's 56. Okay. Diagnose.
This might be serious.
Okay, she needs a bandage.
I've done what I can.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, they are a bit big, aren't they? Right. Is there anything else to diagnose? She's alright. Okay. How are we doing for like water and shit? We're doing alright, okay.
Won't let you fall.
Well, she's very cold though. I want to place her down. Okay, drop.
Family.
Just have to put you down.
I want to warm her up a little bit, so. Just pick you up a wee bit. Jesus, it wiggles a little bit. Let's get some, like, water going. No, I can't do it with her.
We're making good time.
She's warming up pretty quick, though. It's going to take a while. Let's, if I put her down here, hopefully it says... Let me just save that so I don't, like, dump her into the fire.
I won't leave you behind.
Jesus, can you not just, like, slap her down like that? Let's get some water because she'll need it as well. Yeah, I'll have her warm up as well, won't it? Okay, she's healing up. Right, I think we'll probably save it here and then start carrying her next time because I feel like that's going to take a while to cart her back if we're going to have to stop and light fires. What I will do is I will... oh god, it's like... I might just have to make a fire that's strong enough to last until morning because it's going to get dark, I think. Or we can just go to Skeeter's Ridge or something, can't we? It's a bit more sheltered in there. So yeah, we'll worry about that next episode. How you doing, Gwen? 60? It's not bad. It's not bad. Also, the way I put it looks like you've just taken off both pairs of your socks, but don't worry about that. Right, so I am going to end it here, and we will pick it up same time, I think, next weekend. And we'll start off by carrying her as far as we can before it gets all cold and horrible and dark. We'll either go to Skeeter's Ridge or we might be able to go to that cabin down there. I'm assuming she'll be kept warm if she's indoors. Otherwise, you know, we'll light a fire and keep her warm. We'll figure it out as we go. Trying to kill this poor woman. At least we have multiple saves, so I can just reload one way. She's alive, and no one will ever know that I killed her. Either way, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day as well. Hope the shakshuka goes well, and good luck with that. And I shall see you next time.